Indiana is working 5 centers. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but the reality is right now, Bray Lynch isn't 100% healthy. Cignetti said that he had an offseason procedure right after the college football playoff ended to deal with something in one of his legs, and then the other leg is now giving him a little bit of issue. So the biggest issue right now with Bray Lynch is just his ability to get on the field. I'm pretty sure he was in the practice clips today, which is a good sign, but they're purposely holding back his reps. But Curt Cignetti was very complimentary of Bray Lynch as a football player, called him very smart, and is confident in his ability to learn the center position. The other person that he mentioned that they're looking at for center is Drew Evans. And obviously, that you take your 2 starting guards from last year. Those 2 guys are really good, really gritty, smart football players, older football players. And so we'll see who ends up taking the center 2 snaps. But Sig basically said that their whole plan for the offensive line right now is to build it out. It's like, who's our best 5 and who are the best 5 behind those? Obviously, Carter Smith, returning Big Ten Offensive Lineman of the Year, not practicing in the spring because he had the shoulder issue. So Baylor Wilkin right now is at left tackle. You're rotating in and out your guards and your centers. And so Sig also mentioned that the quarterbacks have had a lot less time to throw as compared to last year. He said last year they were bringing back a lot on the offensive line, a lot of experience. This year they're moving a couple more pieces around. And like we've been saying, they're returning 4 starters on the offensive line. But when you have Carter Smith out for the spring, and you have Bray Lynch who's not fully practicing, and then you have Drew Evans playing out of position, all of a sudden now that's the majority of your offensive line is different than last year. So I think ultimately this ends up being a good thing, especially if the guys come back healthy, because now it gives a bunch of different guys a chance to compete and earn some spots in the spring. And then you can see who you really have when the bullets start flying. But that's kind of the way that the center position is going on right now. So I really wouldn't be too nervous about the way Indiana's offensive line is shaping up right now, because once Carter Smith gets locked into place at left tackle, I think everything falls into place.